Well, I know we did a video recently about how to choose your therapist. Now I'm going to talk about some of the important things from a parent perspective when you're in therapy. Because as you all know, I sat in that therapy room for a very, very long time. And one thing that's really important is you spent a lot of time selecting your clinic, completing paperwork, and going to parent meetings and getting therapy started. But we really want to make sure that each therapy treatment, you're maximizing everything possible for your child. And your therapist is there ready to go. They have a treatment plan all set up and they're putting 110% into that. But it's really important for us to know week by week how your child's doing, and you're the only source of that information. So the therapist may say to you, hey, how are things going? What they're saying, is there anything I need to know? Like maybe something's going on in your family personally, or in your extended family, or with your child, or at school. Those are important things for us to know because we're going to integrate that in the treatment we're doing. So I always recommend try to get to the clinic like 5 minutes early. Get kind of, even 10 minutes. A lot of our kids have a hard time adapting. They don't come in the door and go right back in the treatment well. So if you can come in 10 minutes early, pull out a magazine, kind of relax, maybe get a cup of coffee, and be ready for that therapist to come out. And then the second part that's really important is the part at the very end. Because we schedule our treatments, we always leave about 5 or 7 minutes to debrief with you at the end, let you know how things went, give you some ideas in the future, just to kind of be able to exchange on what we saw versus what you're seeing. And a lot of our kids, when we go to open that door to go back out in that waiting room, if you're not out there, they just are lost. And we lose a lot of the benefit of our session because they don't understand where you are. Now, you might be walking in the door as we walk out, but it makes it a strange transition. So if we don't mind, go run an errand, go to the bank, get a cup of coffee, but make sure you're back about 15 minutes before so you can kind of relax and be ready to hear what they're saying and have that exchange going on. Because a lot of you guys will, after the fact, try to contact that therapist to find out things, and you just weren't there. And so they're not going to have that information for you, and they're not going to have the time because they're going to be working with other families and doing that same process. So these are just a few tidbits I learned by making lots of mistakes. And I found that this process works a lot better for everyone involved. And then when we get to progress report and reeval time, you know exactly what's going on and you feel informed.